Morning. Today, we are going to witness the awarding of PNP personnel with significant accomplishments and conferment of performance governance system institutionalized status to Police Regional Office 9 with Lieutenant General RHODEL SERMONIA, the Deputy Chief PNP for Administration and Presiding Officer, coinciding with the flag-raising ceremony here at the National Headquarters, Philippine National Police. And this ceremony is broadcast live via the official Facebook page of the Philippine National Police. The ceremony begins.
Mga pinuno, mon.
You just heard the sound of the attention call.
Mga pinuno, mon. No! Tulupad! Mon. No!
Magsitayo po tayong lahat para sa pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Mga pinuno. Tanghal! No!
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Mga pinuno, buhay kamay. Ha! Mga pinuno, baba kamay. Ha! Baba kamay. Ha!
We would like to request Colonel Jaime Serino III, Deputy Director of the PNP Chaplain Service, to deliver the invocation.
Let us acknowledge the presence of God and offer prayer. Almighty Father in heaven, we humbly approach the throne of your grace with thanksgiving in our hearts. We thank you for this day and for giving us this chance to raise our nation's flag this morning. Thank you for giving us this wonderful opportunity to show patriotism to our nation. We call upon your name to be with us in the significant activity. We pray, do bless all the members of our rebirth organization and send forth your holy paraclete to guide our Chief PNP, General Benjamin Siacorda Jr., with a command group led by a Deputy Chief for Administration, Lieutenant General RHODEL o SERMONIA. Fill them with wisdom and knowledge, and bless everything that they will do. We are glad to give honor and award to our personnel who have significant accomplishments, as we also witness the conferment of performance governance systems, institutional status of Police Regional Office 9. Do continue to inspire them to give honor and pride to our organization. With faith in our hearts, we entrust to you everything in our lives to remain steadfast to our mission, knowing that through you, with you and in you, our oblation for this week will end well. All this we pray as we bend in your power, now and forever. Amen.
Amen. The panunumpa ng katapatan sa watawat ng Pilipinas and Police Officers Pledge will be led by Brigadier General Alan Nazaro, Deputy Director, the ICTM.
Mangyari pong itaas ang ating kanang kamay.
Taas ka ng kamay. Ha! Mga pinuno, taas ka ng kamay. Ha!
Sabay-sabay po natin bigkasin ang panunumpa ng katapatan sa watawat ng Pilipinas. Ako ay Pilipino, buong katapatan nanunumpa sa watawat ng Pilipinas at sa bansang kanyang sinasagisag na may dangal, katarungan at kalayaan na pinakikilos ng sambayan makadiyos, makatao, makakalikasan at makabansa.
Mga pinuno, baba ka ng kamay. Ha!
In unison,
Baba kamay! Ha!
in unison, let us recite the Police Officers' Pledge. I will love and serve God, my country and people. I will uphold the Constitution and obey legal orders of the duly constituted authorities. I will oblige myself to maintain high standard of morality and professionalism. I will respect the customs and traditions of the police service, and I will live a decent and virtuous life to serve as an example to others.
Thank you, sir, and please be seated. We will now proceed to the awarding of PNP personnel with significant accomplishments. We would like to request the awardees to rise and move forward for the presentation of awards.
And to present the awards is Lieutenant General RHODEL SERMONIA, the Deputy Chief PNP for Administration, and he will be assisted by the PNP Command Group, IGES, and TDPRM. And may I also request Brigadier General Noel Baraceros, Chairman NAG-PTD, to join. For eminently meritorious and invaluable services rendered as members and staff of the performance auditors of the Technical Working Group for PNP Patrol Plan 2030 during the successful conduct of the institutionalization evaluation process of Directorate for Investigation and Detective Management. The Medalya ng Kasanayan is awarded to Colonel Ercinanet Madriaga of the Center for Police Strategy Management. Thank you very much. Same award is presented to Lieutenant Colonel Frederick Bahala of Internal Affairs Service. Thank you very much. Same award is presented to Chief Master Sergeant Roel Santiago of the Center for Police Strategy Management. Thank you very much. For eminently meritorious and invaluable services rendered as performance auditors team during the successful conduct of institutionalization process of Police Regional Office Calabarzon Public Revalida. The Medalya ng Kasanayan is awarded to Captain Veronica Tahon of Information Technology Management Service. Thank you very much. Same award is presented to Master Sergeant Willie Acuyo of the Center for Police Strategy Management. Thank you very much. For eminently meritorious and invaluable services rendered as one of the facilitators during the successful conduct of the cascading of updated PNP Charter Statement, Roadmap, and Scorecard for the Visayas and Mindanao clusters. The Medalya ng Kasanayan is awarded to Lieutenant Colonel Lailani Maure of the Center for Police Strategy Management. Thank you very much. Same award is presented to Staff Sergeant Emmanuel Batingan. Thank you very much. For eminently meritorious and invaluable services rendered as members of the team that managed the successful conduct of the 8th National Advisory Group Summit, the Medalya ng Kasanayan is presented to Executive Master Sergeant Fermin Mopal of the Center for Police Strategy Management. Thank you very much. Same award is presented to Chief Master Sergeant Romel Legemna of CPSM. Thank you very much. And same award is presented to NUP Rowena Ralyonza of Police Regional Office 3. Thank you very much. Again, congratulations, and let's give another round of applause to the awardees. And to our presenters, sirs, kindly be seated.
Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, today, the Chief PNP, represented here today by Lieutenant General RHODEL SERMONIA, the Deputy Chief PNP for Administration, will confer the institutionalized status to Police Regional Office 9 for satisfying the mandatory requirements for the fourth and the final stage of the performance governance system. The Police Regional Office 9 successfully passed the institutionalization evaluation process.
And we would like to request the Regional Director of PRO 9, Brigadier General Lin Alinsangan, Colonel Lawrence Cahipe, Deputy Regional Director for Operations, Colonel Romeo Espero Jr., Chief of Regional Staff, and the Chairperson of RAG-PTD, Engineer Jadrick Johnson Yap, to rise for the presentation of awards. And to administer the conferment of the institutionalized status is Lieutenant General RHODEL SERMONIA, the Deputy Chief PNP for Administration, and he will be assisted by the PNP Command Group, IGES, Brigadier General Noel Baraceros, Chairman NAG-PTD, and Brigadier General Victor Arevalo, Director, CPSM. The Deputy Chief PNP for Administration will now hand over the institutionalized conferment pin to the Regional Director of PRO 9. And now with the attached PNP Patrol Plan 2030 institutionalized conferment pin to the PRO9 Patroller's plaque. PRO9 is now conferred the institutionalized status in implementing the PNP Patrol Plan 2030. Police Regional Office 9 will also receive a certificate. A Gold Eagle Award is also presented for garnering an overall rating of 97.53% during the institutionalization evaluation process. And also for their unwavering and invaluable support to the Philippine National Police as institutional partners in the realization of the PNP vision for a highly capable, effective, and credible police service. Plaque of appreciation is presented to the Regional Advisory Group for Police Transformation and Development, Police Regional, Office 9. Thank you very much. Again, let us give another round of applause to PRO9 for successfully completing and satisfying the requirements of the PGS institutionalized stage towards the attainment of the vision of a highly capable, effective, and credible police service. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, sir. And now, let us hear the acceptance message from Brigadier General Neil Alinsangan, Regional Director, Police Regional Office 9.
To our Deputy Chief, PNP for Administration, Police Lieutenant General RHODEL O. SERMONIA, sir, my alpha mate. To retired Police Brigadier General Noel A. Baraceros, the NAG PTD Chairperson, and to the other members of the NAG PTDD, special mention to Dr. Kenneth Cartegan-Go, sir. To our Acting Deputy Chief, PNP for Operations, Police Lieutenant General Michael John F. Dubria, my classmate. To the officer in charge of the Office of the Chief of Directorial Staff, Police Major General Emmanuel B. Peralta, my classmate. To the Inspector General of the Internal Affairs Service, Attorney Alfigar M. Triambulo, my Sambanga mate. And of course, to the Chairperson of RAG PTD 9, Engineer Jadrick Johnson A. Yap, my good friend, together with the highly esteemed members of the RAG PDD who are present virtually. To our gracious host this morning, the Center for Police Strategy Management, led by Police Brigadier General Victor B. Arevalo, the Director of CPSM, and his command group. To the members of the directorial staff, other senior officers, police commissioned officers, police non-commissioned officers, 9 uniformed personnel, especially the uniformed and non-uniformed personnel awardees with significant accomplishments, the PRO9 Command Group, and other PRO9 personnel and stakeholders, other distinguished guests, friends from the media, other guests joining virtually via Facebook Live, gentlemen and ladies, buenos dias, assalamualaikum, magandang araw, a pleasant morning to everyone. I am extremely honored and humbled to receive this prestigious award and earnestly grateful for recognizing the efforts of Police Regional Office 9 in its pursuit for a genuine transformation through the adoption of the performance governance system. This award is the product of our hard work and shared commitment to transform PRO9 to become a highly capable, effective, and credible police unit of the PNP. And of course, we could not make this without the cooperation and support of the community, which inspired us to continue pursue our vision towards making Western Mindanao, particularly the Zamboanga Peninsula, a safer place to live, work, travel, and do business. The gains achieved by PRO9 in implementing the PGS and the PNP Patrol Plan 2030 from the regional down to the station and individual level are quite remarkable, as it resulted in the breakthroughs that have significant impacts on the community. Having said this, please allow me, and I am very humbled and honored to share with you our audiovisual presentation, The Transformation Journey of Police Regional Office 9.
Police Regional Office 9 proudly presents our humble accomplishments geared toward the realization of the PNP's vision to be a highly capable, effective, and credible police service. In the past years, the Zamboanga Peninsula had captured the headlines of newspapers, radios, and televisions as major incidents beset the region. The heaviest experience of damage to both lives and properties was the 2013 Zamboanga siege. However, the siege was also an episode that showed the strength and determination of the police to help maintain order and keep the peace. With all these challenges, the PRO9 has adopted a framework known as the Performance Governance System. Over the years since the PRO9 was conferred with initiation status in 2014, it has continuously embarked on the transformation agenda, which is the PNP Patrol Plan 2030. In order to help implement the PNP Patrol Plan 2030, the Regional Advisory Group assisted and supported the PRO9 through the following. During its transformation journey, PRO9 also implemented the following best practices: Hagambuk or Oneness, Hakbang Contra IED, Tactical Drone, Police Co., Kabarangay Co., Counter-Strike, Oplan Decoy, and Oplan Saclob, Task Force Black Leopard. The vigorous and sustained implementation of the PNP Patrol Plan 2030 resulted in 8 breakthroughs that have positively impacted the community. Increased serviceable logistical capabilities. In order to improve the services of PRO9, several infrastructures were constructed and renovated. The PRO9 also received donations from different stakeholders that greatly helped in the performance of its mandate. Increased number of trained personnel. The series of training conducted by PRO9 contributed to the awarding of the Zamboanga City Police Office as the Best City Police Office and the Regional Mobile Force Battalion 9 as the Best Regional Mobile Force Battalion. And recently, the Regional Director of PRO9 and his unit commanders were awarded Medallia ng Kagalingan, increased in crime solution efficiency and crime clearance efficiency. The support of the LGUs through the establishment of the 24/7 Security and Surveillance Coordinating Office in Zamboanga City and the Emergency Operations Center in Dipolog City also greatly contributed to the timely solution of the case. Reduced average monthly index crime rate. The aggressive implementation of various initiatives contributed to the decrease of crimes such as the arrest of wanted persons, accounting of loose firearms, and the successful conduct of anti-illegal drugs and anti-smuggling operations. Reduced street crimes. Pro-9 is committed to reducing street crimes. Thus, Pro-9 recorded the lowest number of street crimes in 2021 compared to previous years. Reduced major incidents perpetrated by threat groups. This breakthrough gained strong support from the LGUs and community with the 100% declaration of the CTGs as persona non grata and the clearing of CTG guerrilla fronts. On the part of the local terrorist group, all identified ASG less influenced barangays are now declared as cleared. Meanwhile, no more private armed groups were monitored in the Zamboanga Peninsula. Increased Satisfaction Trust Index. The positive result of the survey is attributed through sustained police community engagement, PNP good deeds, and sustained interfaith relationships. Finally, the construction of 50 billion pesos worth of Philippines' first steel mill and smelting plant, the establishment of giant and popular shopping centers, other development projects, the successful conduct of Miss Earth's 2022 swimsuit competition, and the economic development are clear indicators that indeed, the Zamboanga Peninsula is now a safer place to live, work, travel, and do business.
Thank you very much. To continue, the conferment of PRO9 for institutionalized status of PGS is the result of diligent efforts of all the people, units, and stakeholders involved in the entire process from the initiation, compliance, and proficiency stages until the institutionalization stage. Being conferred as institutionalized is not the end of PRO9's journey, PRO9's transformation journey. Rather, it is the beginning of another more challenging tasks that involve sustainability of initiatives, activities, and best practices to better serve the people of Zamboanga Peninsula. With the various programs of the PNP and guided by our mantra, to do it right the first time, every time, PRO9 will continue to deliver a quality police service beyond institutionalization. To show my commitment to our goal, we are always considering the welfare and morale of our personnel as we serve the region with zeal and passion. Let me also acknowledge the contributions of the former regional directors of PRO9. Retired Police Major General Emmanuel Luis D. Licop, Retired Police Brigadier General Froilan Quidilla, the newly retired Police Major General Jesus D. Cambay Jr., Retired Police Brigadier General Ronaldo Gerardo E. Ilagan, Retired Police Brigadier General Florencio T. Ortilla, and my predecessor, Retired Police Brigadier General Franco P. Simborio. It is for their relentless efforts in pursuing the institutionalization stage of the PGS. Much has been done during their leadership so that PRO9 will reach the height it aspires to achieve. Thus, the leadership undoubtedly contributed to the success of PRO9 in its ultimate goal of making Zamboanga Peninsula a safer place to live, work, travel, and do business. I would like also to express my sincerest gratitude to our advisory group headed by my good friend Engineer J. Drick Johnson Ayap. Please stand to be recognized. together with members of our RAG PTD. Thank you, sir. And to our other stakeholders for their untiring support to PRO9 on its transformation journey. Maraming salamat sa inyong lahat dahil hindi nyo kami iniwan at pinabayaan ang PRO9 sa aming transformation journey. Sa lahat ng mga miyembro ng PRO9, to all the personnel of PRO9, some of them are already retired, some of them are transferred to other units, PCOs, NUPs, non-commissioned officers, to everybody, thank you very much. Maraming salamat. And again, on behalf of the PRO9 family in the whole Zamboanga Peninsula community, thank you very much for this momentous event. Mabuhay ang Team PRO9. Mabuhay ang Philippine National Police. Muchas gracias y vaya con Diyos.
Thank you very much, sir. Brigadier General Neil Aninsangan, Regional Director, PRO9. And now, to give his message is the Deputy Chief PNP for Administration. Ladies and gentlemen, a warm applause for Lieutenant General RHODEL SERMONIA.
Please sit down. To the men and women of the Philippine National Police, my fellow members of the PNP Command Group, Lieutenant General Michael John Dubria, the Deputy Chief PNP for Operations, the Acting Chief Directorial Staff, Major General Emmanuel B. Peralta, Attorney Alfigar M. Triambolo, our Inspector General of the Philippine National Police, Internal Affairs Service, members of the National Advisory Group for Police Transformation and Development, chaired by Brigadier General Noel Baraceros, retired, sir. Members of the Technical Working Group for the PNP Patrol Plan 2030, heads of the offices and units from the PNP Directorial Staff, National Support Units, the hard-working men and women of the Center for Police Strategy Management, headed by the newly promoted Brigadier General Victor V. Arevalo, our awardees. Of course, we also have with us another member of the National Advisory Group, Dr. Kenneth Go, the very supportive chairperson of the Regional Advisory Group of PRO9, Engineer Jadrick Johnson A. Yap, other stakeholders, other special guests, members of the media, magandang araw po sa ating lahat. Troop Commander, please bring your men to Tikas Pahinga.
Tikas! Pahinga! Tikas. Huh?
Today, I am honored once again to lead this ceremony in behalf of our beloved Chief PNP, General Benjamin Acorda Jr., barely 3 weeks from his assumption as our Chief PNP. We are slowly but surely steering back the organization to right direction. We're promoting the welfare, and morale of our personnel becomes the leadership priority. Thus, I appeal to those who have been in the waiting for too long to be a little more patient. Trust us. Your promotion and welfare is our top concerns. Sabi nga ni Chief PNP Acorda, gusto ko everybody's happy. The promotions of and right positioning of our deserving commanders to their new assignments are the manifestation of our collective aspirations to break the deadlock caused by so many past controversies that affected our internal process, among which are the still to be announced results of the deliberation of those who tendered their courtesy resignations as so required by our beloved Secretary of the Interior and Local Government, Attorney Benjamin Abalos Jr. We thank the beloved Secretary for his continuing support and empathy to the Philippine National Police and his commitment to uphold the integrity of the organization as it has always been the desire of our beloved President, Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr., with the cooperation, passion to serve, and hard work of the newly formed members of the command group. We promise to take care of the things that affect the morale and welfare of our personnel in the same degree that we promise to deliver our mandate on peace and order and public safety services to the Filipino people. Thus, on behalf of the Officer Corps of the Philippine National Police, your new command group stands here to become your common voice, to speak out your sentiments and appeal to our SILG to hear our request to resolve this issue on the result of their deliberation so that we can proceed with the promotions and assignments of officers of different positions without worrying too much about putting the person who will eventually be found unfit and undeserving for the job by the Committee of Five. We are with you in our common belief that our journey towards the path of genuinely upholding the integrity of the organization begins with letting it publicly known that one who we put in charge of the welfare of our personnel and the safety of the public are officers of accountability, honesty, and those who have established good rapport to the people. On the other hand, as we mark another milestone in our march towards genuine reforms and transformation for having Police Office Region 9 conferred with performance governance institutionalized status. This is in recognition of their efforts and initiatives to implement our long-term transformation strategy, the Patrol Plan 2030, Peace and Order Agenda for Transformation and Upholding the Rule of Law. The institutionalization of evaluation process, which is a crucial pathway of our PGS journey, aims to assess the overall performance of all PNP offices and units across the country based on the accomplishments of targets and the implementation of strategic initiatives resulting in the attainment of breakthrough results. PRO9, under the sterling leadership of Brigadier General Neil Alinsangan, has accomplished numerous breakthroughs in its scorecard, among which are the reduced incidents of crime, exceptional crime clearance, and crime solution efficiency, increased public trust, safety, and satisfaction as shown in the Regional Safety Index, continuous conduct of moral and welfare activities that are clearly manifested in their discipline, financial, and logistical indices, and strengthened partnership with the community through the local government unit. Such breakthroughs are worthy of recognition. All these were also done through the generous and compassionate hearts of PRO9 Advisory Group, of course chaired by Engineer Jadrick Jan Yap. Maraming salamat po, sir. Let us also not forget the efforts and hard work of the previous regional directors and personnel of PRO9. The PNP unit certification and performance governance reporting is a validation not only of the implementation of your unit scorecard, but also strengthening the knowledge and understanding of all your personnel involved in the implementation, monitoring, and evaluation of initiatives under Patrol Plan 2030. With the conferment of the institutionalized status, another responsibility has been placed in your hands. That is to sustain your transformation efforts and ensure that all personnel is knowledgeable about strategic initiatives so that every member of our organization understands our mission, vision, and core values. I am reiterating all of these as police officer who also experienced firsthand all the processes and benefits of the PGS through the PNP Patrol Plan 2030. The certification process is a manifestation that good governance is being practiced continuously in the Philippine National Police. And that's not a mere task to all of us, but an urging challenge. Your utmost participation and cooperation will bring our organization closer to the attainment of the PNP's vision of becoming a highly capable, effective, and credible organization. With these endeavors, in behalf of our beloved Chief PNP, General Benjamin Acorda Jr., I am challenging all the PNP officers and unit commanders to institutionalize good governance in your own offices or units. Of course, let me also congratulate our PNP personnel who were recognized for their significant accomplishments. To the awardees and to the whole organization, accept my high praises as I commend all your constant dedication, commitment, and active contribution to the PNP's transformation efforts. That is, despite the many challenges the organization faces, we will remain committed to the realization of a better PNP that will serve the best interests of the Filipino people and our country. Thank you very much. May God bless us all. Mabuhay ang Pambansang Pulisya ng Pilipinas. Mabuhay ang sambayanang Pilipino. Maraming salamat and a blessed Monday to everyone.
Mga pinuno,
Thank you very much, sir.
No!
Manatili po tayo nakatayo.
tulupad. No!
At ngayon po ay ating awitin ang PNP Lingkod ng Bayan. Please be seated. And we would like to request the awardees to rise and to proceed to the lower ground for the passing review. And may we request Brigadier General Alan M. Nazaro to proceed in front to acknowledge the troops during the passing review. Ladies and gentlemen, the pass in review.
Kalipunan, sa likod ko. Ha? Pasa. Masin. Harap sa kanan. Harap! Pasulong! Gun!
The participating units in today's parade are the Police
Hit sa
Security
kaliwa.
and Protection
Ha!
Group,
Headquarters Support Service,
PNP Anti-Kidnapping Group,
Criminal Investigation and Detection Group,
Logistics Support Service,
Health Service,
Engineering Service,
Civil
Hit sa
Security
kaliwa.
Group,
Information Technology Management Service,
Finance Service,
Training Service,
Internal Affairs
Hit sa
Service,
kaliwa.
Legal Service,
Highway Patrol Group,
Maritime Group,
PNP EOD K9 Group.
Chaplain
No!
Service.
Kanan! Tingin!
Approaching, ladies and gentlemen, is our troop commander and staff, led by Colonel Lofranco of CIDG, Lieutenant Colonel Pilayan of ACG, Lieutenant Colonel
No!
Qasim of LSS,
Drop!
Lieutenant Colonel Duran of DL, and Lieutenant Colonel Bolido of DIDM
Hit sa
WCPC.
kanan.
Our
Ha!
PNP band, led by Lieutenant Montano Manyabo of the Headquarters Support Service.
To!
Alpha, Company Commander and Staff, led by Major Engkot of DIDM WCPC, Major Calosa Jr. of ACG, and Captain Maganis of VOD K9 Group. First Platoon Leader, Lieutenant Villanueva of PSPG. Second Platoon Leader, Lieutenant Delico of Forensic Group.
Ladies and gentlemen, please all rise for the colors. Thank you, and please be seated.
Bravo, Company Commander and
Hello,
Staff,
mga
led by
kamay.
Major Olpindo of the
Ah!
Health Service, Major Padngaran Jr. of AKG, and Captain Diwag of Legal Service.
No.
First Platoon Leader, Lieutenant Cabral of PNP DEC. Second Platoon Leader, Lieutenant Garnase of PNP Maritime Group.
Pasulong! Gun! Hit sa kaliwa. Ha! Ihit sa kaliwa. Ha? Pinuno. To! Pinuno, tapos na po ang pagpugay sa watawat. Rap sa kanan. Rap! Pasulong, liko sa kaliwa. Ha?
And that concludes the ceremony. And to our TDCA, sir, Lieutenant General RHODEL SERMONIA, thank you very much, sir, for joining us. Isang mapagpalang umaga sa ating lahat at sama-sama tayo tungo sa serbisyong nagkakaisa. Magandang umaga po at mabuhay ang Philippine National Police.